everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a look at something tiny and stabby. So, I'd like to start by saying if you guys could hit that like button, that would be so awesome. It would definitely help out the channel. If you are not a subscriber, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. It would be awesome to have you here all the time. And if you do, I'd love for you to also ring that bell because it will alert you anytime I drop a new video. So what are we taking a look at? This is the itty bitty. I'm going to move my pen over here. I'll put a pen there just so you guys can get a size reference. This is the Civivi Clavi or Clavi. I guess it depends on how you want to say it. Now, this version is actually $60.95. It is designed by Ostapel, which I love his designs. But it goes, this one is $60.95. Now, this is the black G10 version. There is also a burlap green micarta version, which is also $69. But for those of you that want purple, and you like purple like I do, there is a purple G10 version for $58.99. Now, I will leave links to these down on the description, and just in case you are interested. So, as you can see, you've got Ostapel design written on the blade. Yeah, they didn't really have to put that on there, but, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Now, as I said, it is a front flipper. You are going to get a Nitro V blade in this beautiful Warncliffe shape. This thing is just beyond stabby. It is, okay, just opening packages the other day, you barely even have to just pierce the tip of your package and it's just gone. It is razor. It's wonderful. It kind of, it's almost X-Acto knifey tip, like, if that's a thing. I guess it is now. As I said, the handles are going to be G10. You do have a nested liner lock in there. It came very centered perfectly. If you can, it's kind of hard to see, but it did come centered perfectly, which is awesome. It's a front flipper. A lot of people don't like front flippers. There's something about this size, though, that I can nail this one every time, and I absolutely love that. This is going to be one that's going to be more of an inconspicuous gentleman's carry. Something small. This would be great for the ladies. Drop it in your purse or whatever. There's only one issue that I have with this knife. I'm sorry, Civivi, but it is an issue. And to me, it's kind of a bigger issue. So you see this, it is reversible. So it is a right hand, left hand carry. But here's my issue. I love that it has the ability to put a nested pocket clip in there. But, then they do that. Okay. This would have done so much better with a nice low profile pocket clip. Instead, you have got this. The pocket clip itself is good. It's got great retention to it. It slides in and out of the pocket perfectly. The problem for me is that it's in half an inch down your blade. Why? Why would you do that? Why not? Look at this. Okay, it's over a half an inch. So most of the time for me, once you get over half an inch, you're out. I don't carry you because I don't want that much knife sticking out of my pocket. This could have been great even with a wire clip. Now, that's not Civivi's thing, but to find some kind of a wire clip and be able to put that in there, or a good nested clip, and then you have, you know, your screws, which those aren't going to really mess with your pocket because, again, it's above your clip. Why do you do that? Okay, I'm sorry. So normally I don't pick on a knife, but that I have to pick on that because I can't get past it. It absolutely drives me nuts. Everything about else about the knife is absolutely wonderful. This is a great kitchen paring knife, by the way. As I said, a box cutter. It's a wonderful, wonderful box cutter because it just gets right into whatever you're cutting and slices the absolute crap out of it. Pardon me, guys. I'm at the very, very tail end of my cold. The G10 has just enough grip to it. It feels really good. You do have some jimping on the back of your blade here, which is nice because, you know, this is one that you really want to get up on your fine cuts and do some fine slicing in there. You absolutely can. You're not going to want it. Okay, it is Nitro V. However, because it is such a small blade and comes to such a fine tip, you're going to tend to want to be a little more careful with it because you're going to bend that blade. Yes, I know it's Nitro V, but if you want to use something like this for a pry bar, forget it. You can't. It's not going to work. This is a great crafting knife, so I've used it a little bit on, I've been cutting out some vinyl lettering and stuff, and when you're cutting it out, you need to get in really close on the tip, and then you need to use the edge to kind of pick up the edge of a, your sticker or whatever you're picking. Actually, I can show you right there. See, picking up my sticker. But it is lightweight. It is very, as I said, inconspicuous, which is nice. Let's do some measurements on this. Let's do some comparisons first. So I showed you guys, next to a pen, you can see it is not much larger than a pen. So that just kind of gives you the size reference on what you're looking at. Again, to me, it's going to be more of a gentleman's carry or a lady's purse knife. Let's take a look at it next to the bug out here. So I consider this a medium knife. Even though this is getting close to that size, it's still small. It's still small. And it's small not just in length, but it's small in girth. Okay, let's take a look at it next to the Rat 2. So again, basically the same size, basically the same size, although I still consider this one to be medium, and this is the same in length, I still consider that one to be small. And I think it's just a matter of everybody's preference. What do you consider to be small? What makes it small for you? So yeah, next to the Rat 1, you can see how small it actually is. Okay. Now, if we do some of the measurements on here, your blade length is going to be at 3 inches, which is about a 2 3/4 inch cutting edge on this one. Your closed length, we'll use that flipper tab in there. Let's go ahead and turn upside down. Your closed length is going to be just a hair shy of 4 inches, which is going to be overall of just under, or just over, they call it 6.87. So just over 6.75, 6 3/4, but just underneath 7 inches. Now, this is a very light knife. I mean, this could be almost pen weight, okay? So they say this is 1.6 ounces. That is very extremely light. How many grams is that? All right. So grams, we are looking at 48 grams. That is, okay, now it's 47. Do I hear 48? So we're looking at 47 grams. That's an extremely, you know what? Now I want to see. How much does the pen weigh? Okay, the pen's about half the weight. It's still, to me, though, I mean, I have some tactical pens that weigh as much as this knife and are probably about the same size. So if you are looking for a good gentleman's carry or a good dress carry, whether it be for a man or a woman, this would be a good knife. If you're looking for something that's going to be a hard worker, this is absolutely not going to be it. Blade steel wise, yes, it's a great blade steel. But this is something like you could absolutely little wood. You could absolutely use it as a paring knife in the kitchen. Maybe cut it out. It'd be a great steak knife. Holy crap, this would cut the crap out of steak. But it's not going to be a hard use knife at all in any way. So beside the pocket clip and how they have chosen to do that, I do absolutely love it. I think it's great. I dropped it in my purse. I did carry it on the waistband. This was one that I actually was able to carry on the bra strap too. And it was really comfortable because it is so light, which is nice. It is fun for those of you that do like a front flipper. For those of you that don't, it's not for you. It just depends on your personal preference. All right, you guys, that has been a look at the Civivi Clavi, or Clavi, however you prefer to say it. Again, you do have a couple different versions on it, $60.95 for the Bird Black Green or Black G10, and $58.99 for the Purple G10. Thank you so much for joining me for this review. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section. I try to answer each and every one of you. And until next time, take care.